Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. New day, new cup project. This one's going to get kind of different for me along the way, but we're going to start with something I'm familiar with, and if you watch my videos you'll be familiar with, which is using the Tack-It method. I was watching the Purple Stitch recently and she used a color shifting fine glitter on, and to get the color shift to show better she used it on a black base. She didn't use the Tack-It method, she put it on with epoxy, and I am going to run with that idea, but I'm going to use the Tack-It method instead. And we'll see what happens. This is from Glitter Chimp. It's a color shift fine glitter called Nemesis, and it's got a purple green thing going on. And we're going to see how it looks on black. I'm really kind of excited, but instead of painting it the cup purple, for example, like I might otherwise do, we'll see if putting it on a black base makes any noticeable difference or adds any extra sparkle or extra color shifting or anything. So I'm starting with Aleene's Tack-It Over and Over, which is this product right here. I will link to everything below, the glitter, the cups, the Tack-It, everything. This is a 20-ounce skinny from Makerflow, or skinny straight, excuse me, from Makerflow. I spray painted it. Well, I started by sanding it, washing it, and then spray painting it with Rust-Oleum 2X flat black. And now I am putting on the first layer of Aleene's Tack-It Over and Over, mixed about half and half with water. You don't have to do it exactly half and half. You can do it 75-25. You can even put it on straight out of the bottle. There is no magic, it has to be done this way formula. For me personally, I do the diluting thing because I use less glue this way, and it's a little easier, I think, to get it all spread out evenly. Other people find it easier to do it a different ratio or just straight out of the bottle. So whatever works best is what you should do. Okay. This is the first layer. I'm going to do 2 layers, and I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll come back and do a second layer. You won't have to watch that part. You just have to take my word for it. And then when the second layer dries, I'll bring you back and we will do the Tack-It application of this beautiful color shifting glitter and see what happens. Stay tuned. Alrighty, it is dry but tacky, and now we are going to apply our Nemesis glitter. Two or 3 fingers, and we start burnishing. That is beautiful. Look at that. It's not a holographic effect, but it sure looks beautiful. Really gorgeous. All right, so the next step, I am going to put a layer of resin on this. I will probably put some Marabou glitter alcohol ink into the resin that goes on top. Thin layer, I just want to smooth everything over and protect it before we go on to the next step. I'll bring you back for that, so stay tuned. And we're back. All right, this is how our tumbler looks to date. I put a layer of epoxy on it. Check out, I don't know if you can see the shift on camera or not, but it is just There is all sorts of gorgeous stuff going on there. That is beautiful. Wow. All right, so now what I want to do is put a design on top of this using these 3 metallic spray paints. I couldn't find rose gold in the Rust-Oleum 2X, but I found a different one. So we have rose gold and we have silver and we have regular gold. And that's what we're gonna use to spray paint on top of this glitter layer. And in between the spray paint and the cup, we are going to use a single leg of a pantyhose. That would be a pantyhose? No, just kidding. Would be one leg of a pantyhose. I'm going to cut the leg off because we're not going to need the pants part. I don't think. So we can keep it. I'll hang on to it, but I don't need it right now. I'm just going to cut here at the top of the thigh. This is way more than we need also, but we can work with rubber bands from here on. Let's get the cardboard out. So we're basically using this like a stencil. This is a technique that I started seeing when people were doing fishing lure cups. They were using your more basic fishnet stocking to create the fishnet effect onto a cup. But in general, this is where I first saw this being used, and now Amazon has a whole bunch of beautiful patterned fishnet stockings that we are going to take advantage of. I do not want this blobby thing here, but I also don't want to cut it off. So we're gonna sort of make, as Mrs. Nola would say, because she does these a lot. I've seen it on her channel with all sorts of fancy designs. We are going to make a little man bun on top here. Probably just need the one. And at the same time, by centering it, we end up with a bit of a design on the bottom of our cup as well. I'm just going to tuck this in. I don't want to pull it so taut it distorts the design. I want it straight and I want it to stay in place. I'm going to put this like that on a turntable outside, turn it that way, apply my different paints. So we're going to go outside next. Stay tuned. And we're back. Okay, I left this outside to dry at least an hour. I wanted to make absolutely sure when I pulled the stocking off, it wouldn't have any damp bits of paint left in the stocking or something that would smear. So we should just be able to, maybe not scientific, but there. Oh, look at that. Wowzers, look, isn't that beautiful? I really wasn't sure. I mean, I had an idea, but I really wasn't 100% sure what I was gonna get. Oh, that is, ooh, let's look at the bottom. Well, that's, you know, there's a bit of a pattern there. That's pretty. Oh man, I love this. Look at that, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Now I have to figure out what to do next. So we'll seal this, we'll put some more resin on it. Wow. Wow. I am just in love with this cup. Oh, it's beautiful. And then we have to figure out what to put on it next. So stay tuned. We're back. I have put a layer of resin on this, so everything is sealed into place now. Underneath a coat of resin, look at how gorgeous this looks. Oh, I just love this. I'd take you out into the sunshine and show you the sparkle. In fact, I'm tempted to just stop here and leave this cup as is. It's so pretty, but I'm gonna put a decal on it. We're gonna finish it. So what I need to do is take my decal off the backing paper. I already have it on transfer paper. There we go. And we are going to place it right around here. I want to taco my transfer tape to get the center to fall down first. And then work outward, pressing out any potential bubbles or wrinkles. Alrighty, sarcasm is my superpower. There's no doubt about that. All right, so now this gets another layer of resin. I will put rainbow alcohol inks for the sparkle factor into this final layer of resin. If somebody were to buy this cup at that point, it would be a done deal. If, however, they want their name on it, then I would put the name on the other side and put yet another layer of resin on, and that would be a done deal then. I will bring you back once I have the next layer of resin on, which I will consider at this point the final layer of resin. It will have rainbow alcohol ink additive sparkles in it, and we will do our big reveal, hopefully out in the sunshine. We'll see what the weather holds, but that's what I'm shooting for. So stay tuned.